Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. With you as always, I'm War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this is Fright Night. Havoc, Pile Driver, been going in. But tonight, the land of opportunity is turning off the lights. We're getting into the season. We don't need no reason. It's about to go down. Falls count anywhere. Mason Payne. Blackjack, one-on-one action. Let's get into the business.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 243 pounds, Mason Payne.
The Pain Bringer. One of the youngest stars on the roster, Mason Payne. In his sophomore season here in All-Star Pro Wrestling, formerly of the Titans, a sole member of the Anarchy Asylum. For young Payne, the Pain Bringer, he's going to have to bring it. Ready to go one-on-one. One of the top cruiserweights in the biz. The badass from the Bayou. The Wild Man. The former cruiserweight champion. Blackjack in the building after weeks of inaction. The masked madman is back. Ready to kick off the show in extreme fashion. Falls count anywhere. Fright Night 2025. The land of opportunity. Turn it to the dark side. A fully stacked card with 3 championship matches. Yes, indeed, folks. It is about to go down. Mason Payne, Blackjack, Falls count anywhere, and we underway. And Mason Payne look like he done ate 2 other Mason Paynes. Gonna look to use his weight and strength advantage to overwhelm Blackjack, but the masked madman, the badass from the Bayou, taken to the skies. Stick and move. Speed kills. And Blackjack says, there's only 2 types, the quick and the dead. Reversal, shot to the midsection. Irish whipping in the ropes. And Payne with the sidestep. Back and forth exchanges early on here. Irish whip into the ropes. Big power slam off the rebound. Payne bringing the pain. Into the cover. Mason Payne only good for the count of 1. Still nobody able to gain the advantage. Payne trying to change that fact. But another well-timed reversal. Blackjack staying right on him. Payne on point with the reversals. Big Irish whip into the ropes. Over the ropes. Gonna send him tumbling down the ringside. Payne going upstairs. The big elbow connecting clean. Falls count anywhere. No count outs. No disqualifications. And Payne looking to test that theory. Got the best friendo kendo. And I ain't talking about Naga. Go to the midsection. Hoisted on the shoulders. Blackjack able to make the escape. Firing back with a big shoulder tackle. My bad. Blackjack with the twist of fate. The masked madman, good for the count of two. Sizing up his opponent, leaned in, Jack. Over the top, stacking his opponent for the win. Blackjack only good for the count of two. Payne now, seemingly off balance, fighting from behind. This is the panic setting in. All the way up top with the Meteora for the win. Blackjack trying to close out strong here. Only good for the count of two. The sinister smile, seemingly satisfied with his handiwork. Ready to get back to more of it. Blackjack pushing the pace now, but Payne still trying to rally here. Big power move. End of days. Mason Payne for the win. Only good for the count of two. Young Mason now trying to lean in with that weight. Once again doing some furniture shopping. This time, got the sledge ready to go to work. And Young Mason with the deadlift, showing off the power. Gonna show him off to all four sides. For dropping his opponent face first onto the canvas. Onto that mallet, that sledgehammer. Payne now going to work, using that weapon in unorthodox fashion. And now starting to turn up the heat. The Payne bringer into the cover. Mason Payne for the win. Only good for the count of two. And once again, Blackjack with the reversal. Got Payne right where he wants him, the fireman's carry. Planted with the alpha mare slam. Gonna slap on the submission hold. Payne fighting his way free instantly. And Payne trying to roll out to try to recover. Blackjack gonna beat him out there. Continuing just to wail on his opponent. Outmaneuvering, outworking. Payne taking a thrashing right now. Blackjack. Another near fall. There ain't no safety. Out on the floor. On the apron. On the stage. What we found out in Chicago. In the crowd. Falls count anywhere. Pinfall submission. Ooh, it could be back in Gorilla. Big stomp, Blackjack. Applying the punishment. Ooh, Payne pushed off though. Hard. Blackjack on the receiving end now. Put it in midsection. Blackjack once again with the twist of fate, sizing his opponent up. Ready to close out strong here. The falls count anywhere. Here on Fright Night. For the win, Blackjack. And just like that, it is all over. Welcome one and all. Thank you for joining us. The land of opportunity. Celebrating Halloween in fashion, turning out the lights, getting wicked with it. And the wild man bringing the fight to the pain bringer. In the opening contest, falls count anywhere. And tonight, it's bound to be a violent, bloody affair. Just taking a look at the replays, you see the violence, you see the brutality. They knew they had to open up the show in a big way. Coming in hot, keeping up the heat, in fact increasing it as the match wore on. The wild man, the badass from the Bayou, Blackjack, former cruiserweight champion. Made his rounds right here on the land of opportunity. Back home, back with another big win. Kicking things off with the four-back, and let's keep it moving. We got women's tag team action in the division. Just keeps on getting thicker. We got a debuting Windy City Pixies going head to head with the ladies of the Titans, with the Faces of Fear, both off the big things in singles division. The size might be off a little bit on the tag team go, but there's some hungry teams out there. Let's get into it. To debut with the Windy City Pixies and the debuting tag team of the Lady Titans. And of course, as an All-Star Pro tradition, no countouts, no disqualifications. Pinfall or submission must happen between the legal competitors inside the ring. It goes down.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Rebel Cats Sparks and Hyperspeed Hannah Heights, the iconic duo.
The little ladies from Chicago finally making their way to All-Star Pro Wrestling. After weeks of teasers, after some spicy vignettes, the Windy City Pixies have arrived here on the land of opportunity. And what better place than the home of the women's tag team division? I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying to me now? Mask. Yes, mask indeed, friend. But not only has the women's tag team division been growing, But also, the Titans camp has been bulking their numbers as well. I don't know. That was the update. That was the update I got. He said he wanted tattoos from head to toe. I guess he got some tattoos from head to toe. The Chaotic Titan, Emma Rose, former Fight Night champ, and the recent debut of the sensation on Fight Night, Naga's girl, Allison Blackwell, the She Titans. We got Hannah Heights and Emma Rose kicking this thing off. We underway in the women's tag division. I don't know, man. I questioned it myself, but I mean, if that's what he wanted, that's what he wanted. I don't judge. We don't call shame around here. I don't. I can't. I'm supposed to be unbiased. Y'all do what y'all do, though. I'm just talking shit. Callie Sparks checking in. And immediately into some hostile territory. Tag is made. Titans ready to work in tandem. Rose, Blackwell with the big back body drop. Allie B checking in the match, stomping away on Sparks. Oh, but counter running in. Sparks trying to take control. Blackwell having none of it. The series of clotheslines gonna drop the debut in an All-Star. Irish whip reversed by Sparks. Trying to work that short jab. Gotta close the distance with him, sister. Off the springboard, the body splash, nobody home. Blackwell gonna take advantage, the roll up, got a handful of tights. Sparks able to kick out at one before the ref can start the count rather. Irish whip into the corner. Sparks walking right into the elbow. Reversal when the Irish whip drops down underneath. But Sparks putting the brakes on. Uno reverse. And a middle rope springboard moonsault to wash it down. The high-flying Pixie taking the skies and then taking advantage of the no disqualification stipulation. Bringing the bat into play. Here on Friday night, the Blackwell quickly turning the tide and going for the cover. Heights in to make the save. Tossed into the corner. Tag is made once again. The Titans working in tandem. Irish whip. Oh, atomic drop, big boot combination. And Rose looking for the springboard moonsault. The Sparks making a hot tag. Heights checking in. Reverse back elbow off the rebound. Nobody home on the standing moonsault. Face first in the top turnbuckle. Ooh, reverse back elbow. They're exchanging them, folks. They're going back and forth here. Ooh, combo breaker. Heights trying to close out strong moonsault press. Putting down Emma Rose. Emma Rose debuting at the beginning of the season, the most experienced competitor in this match. Tag is made. Blackwell, though, coming in here tonight at a respectable 3-2 in singles competition, that is. But the Pixies looking impressed upon arrival here. Heights not scared to use that foreign object. A few good cracks with that bat now lined up. Blackwell ready. Hard knee strike. Right to the temple, reverse quick kick to the head though. Hannah Heights back with the advantage. And where's Kelly Sparks at? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Man. She's scared. She better get unstuck. Heights trying to go it alone here. The partner, a little punch drunk, got down the ringside. And Heights trying to take it to new heights here. No pun intended. The big front drop kick. All the way down to the floor. So what are you suggesting we do here then? Heights seemingly having his one well in hand though. Utilizing the equalizers here. Don't look at my junk controller. Damn it. Don't look. I got my junk one because my thing works better. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. All right, my bad. Technical difficulties. Don't mind me. We're back in action. Hannah Heights trying to make the tag. But Sparks having no interest in participating in this match. Drop down DD. Oh no. The reversal. Blackwell getting a big old piece. Hannah Heights out here being a one-woman wrecking crew, bringing a fight to both members of the Titans, rolling into the cover with a leg hook. Here comes Blackwell to make the save. Irish whip in the corner, tag is made. Sparks feeling that spark. Boom! The Windy City Pixies pouring it all into one shot here for the win. And just, wow, like that, it is all over. Heights doing all the heavy lifting here. Absolutely putting that work in. I mean, to be honest with you, I really thought Sparks was going to be a breakout star of this team. But we all know there's only one Cali. here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. And champ, don't take kindly to copycatters. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. The Windy City Pixies in their debut. Coming in with a big statement. We are here.
Here are your winners, the Rebel Sparks and Hyperspeed Hannah Heights, the Iconic Duo.
And the women's tag team division just got shook up. Windy City Pixies. We got an official debut for one King Vachon of Alpha Pro fame, with a surprise appearance in the Guts of Glory Battle Royal. Now signing pen to paper, making his way to All-Star Pro and going head-to-head with an original here in the land of opportunity, Lance Kazarian. Let's get into it.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 215 pounds, King Vachon!
A man with a reputation that precedes him. Some of y'all know him. Some of y'all have been closely acquainted in the square circle with this man. Some of y'all have no clue who this dude is. Well, rest assured, King Vachon ready to formally introduce himself to All-Star Pro Wrestling. And what a fitting night here on FrightNight. Dawned in darkness. King Vachon making his debut live here tonight in the land of opportunity. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. That's what I like to hear, man.
And his opponent from Grenoble, France, weighing in at 228 pounds, Lanza Kazarian!
A true Fight Night original, one of the pillars of the land of opportunity. A man that has embraced the grindhouse lifestyle. A former Fight Night champion. The Skywalker. The Flying Frenchman, Lanza Kazarian, landing here on FrightNight to give a warm welcome to a debuting King Vachon. A man that lives, breathes, and eats Fight Night. Part of the core four, Lanza Kazarian, ready to go to war. King Vachon, Lanza Kazarian. One fall to a finishing week underway. Kazarian coming in swinging. And the Flying Frenchman has been a staple on the Blue Brand since his arrival here in All-Star Pro Wrestling, making it his home alongside the likes of Don Wildside, Jindrak before he went Hollywood and went off the pile driver. The former Fight Night champion. Not going to take it on newcomer, friend, foe, male or female. Anybody in the vicinity can get the business because they're standing on it. But Vachon, ready to bust his way through the door. Exchanging momentum early on. Hoisting up in a fireman's carry, but Kazarian going to fight his way free. Reverse drop down DDT. Oh, Kazarian going for it early. Loading up that coup de grace. Kazarian just so fast, so agile, so slick with the movement. Drops down underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Nice sidestep off of Sean, but Kazarian staying poised in the pocket. Slingshot suplex from the Skywalker. Lands it into the cover for the win. Only good count of 2. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Kazarian. Picture perfect scoop slam. Going up to the second floor. Ready to begin that aerial onslaught. Big swinging tornado DDT. For the win only. Good for the count of 2. Off the rebound. The big elbow on Kazarian. Just like that, taken to the skies. Vachon out the ringside. Trying to find someone to recover. Gonna lure Kazarian into a precarious situation. Going up top. And the forearm smash connecting clean. Vachon now taking the skies. Top rope Lionsault. Cannot clear the distance because Kazarian gonna pick up the scraps. Kazarian just slick with those movements, man. Like a hot knife through butter. Agile. Dare I say, graceful. From the top rope, Kazarian with the Hurricane Rana dropping Vachon. But a reverse quick kick to the head. The King of Darkness. Fire right back. And a big roundhouse to close out the combination of kicks. But still, as has been the story of this match, unable to string together any serious offense for both men. Get a couple moves in, and cut off right back. Start over. Now he get his turn, and so on and so forth. Ooh, a series of leg kicks. And then flattening both the wheels. Kazarian going for broke here. And once again, Vachon, cold, calculated, showing virtually no emotion, staying right in the pocket. Not allowing the Flying Frenchman to break out. A kitchen sink off the rebound. Vachon Looking for the big boot. Is there an underneath? But the sidestep. What was that? I don't think he got all of it. I don't know what that was. But I don't think he got all of it, though. He got enough, though. Now with the advantage of the super kick, now starting to clean up here. Starting to create some distance with Sean. With the close near fall. Down in. To the midsection. And a hard knee to the face to wash it down. King Vachon for the win here. And just like that. In the impressive debut against one of Fight Night's finest, King Vachon formally introducing himself to All-Star Pro Wrestling in the land of opportunity. That was a good back and forth. Like I said, it was a struggle for anybody to get any kind of momentum going. It was back and forth. Back and forth. Till right about the end, when Sean started to pick up some steam.
Here is your winner, King Vachon.
Over the course of the season, the roster twisting, turning, growing, evolving. Now this man, King Vachon, entering the fray. Fight Night, about to look a whole lot more interesting. Let's keep it moving, y'all. The pain train continues, rolling through the spooky town we call Fright Night. We got a friendly clash, a call out. Allies, rivals, buddies, foes. 3M, Jackson Cole, non-title action. Let's get into it. The King of Crash Out, flanked by security.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 260 pounds. Man!
Out here tonight to cause some mayhem. $3M making his debut at Unlimited. Back in St. Louis, picking up the Hardcore Championship. All in his first night. Never since then. It's been non-stop grinding. On the fight. In the business. Making it rain here in the Fright Night Arena. The King of Crash Out. What do you call some mayhem? The Underground Champion
And his opponent
in the house.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, the
representing the Kings of the Fallen Throne, the player, the Silver Bullet, the Heartbreaker, Jackson Cole, the reigning, undisputed Underground Champion. Ready to get in some shit here. Ready for a not-so-friendly exhibition with an old friend, Jackson Cole, baby. Being accompanied by Jackson Silver, of course. We got 3 in. We got Jackson Cole. We got one-on-one action. We underway. And Cole, knowing Mills so well, knew what was coming out the gate, making a sidestep and taking the early advantage. Former allies. Mills, a longtime member of KFT, off the breakout on his own. Embracing that crash out lifestyle, but still got some love for the homies. Calling an elbow tie up. Trying to slow down the pace here. But Cole. Trying to out-wrestle Mills. Mills applying the pressure on that armbar. Exchanging momentum. Slow goings and early goings. The 3M gonna break the stalemate. Cole putting the guard up. And momentum just shifting here. Nobody able to gain the edge. Face first in the top turnbuckle. Cole. Now the receiving end. Mills said it's time to get off to the races. Hoisted up in the fireman's carry. Snake Eyes in the corner to the King of Crash Out, bringing the fire right to the player. Wash your damn face, fool. 3M with the big boot in the corner, rolling into the nonchalant pin. Holy good. Not even for the count of 1. Silver out there, trying to make a difference in this match. Exposing that turnbuckle pad, a shot to the midsection. And it dropped Mills to a single knee. Into the ripcord knee strike, but counted. And 3M still with the advantage, hanging Cole out the draw on the top rope. Oh, and the springboard cutter adding insult to injury. Switching to submission game. And the Scorpion Deathlock cinched in, but Cole able to fight his way free. Seemingly now with the advantage, Jackson Cole exchanging submissions, got the Kimura lock cinched in. Mills able to escape. Oh, and a back elbow. Putting some stank on it. 3M for the win here. Ooh, a close near fall about 2 7/8. Cole taking every last moment before kicking out there, trying to savor it. Ooh, working him with the combination. But the takedown stifled. Hard knee right across the bridge of the nose. And once again, Cole slapping on the submission. The heartbreaker. Trying to break Mills' will here. But another well-timed counter. Mills back in control. Or not. Shit. Man. They're getting after it, y'all. Irish up in the corner. Oh, shit. Mills with a sidestep, avoiding disaster. Once again, these two know each other so well. Former partners. Sparring partners. All of that. 3M. Working those knees, that lower back, putting that work in. Cole throwing all caution to the wind, going head over heels with that rolling senton down the ringside. Both men making their way All-Star Pro over the past several months. Earlier on this summer, no doubt. Mills quickly captured 2 titles. In hardcore and the international. And Cole also 2 title winners of his own. Fight Night and currently underground champion. Oh, we got a 20 count. We do a 20 count in standard matches here in All-Star Pro. For that very reason right there, we got to keep the fight moving. Mills, though, doing his due diligence, rolling back inside to reset the counts. In this dangerous environment down the ringside. All damage amplified tenfold. You got that hard floor. Underneath the thin layer of padding, you got the steel steps, you got the steel ring plate, the apron, the barricade. All that shit hurts, man. Like the ropes and ringman don't hurt a fucking enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. A standoff here. Cole trying to create some distance, trying to get back inside the ring. Mills gonna greet him with a leg kick, hoisting the fireman's carry. Excuse me. Put a couple of well-placed elbows to the midsection. Jackson Cole unloading with a combination. And the underground champion, feeling it, confidence, running through it. Irish whipping in the ropes, pop up right cross right on the button, into the cover. For the win, Jackson Cole, and just like that, it is all over. Gentlemen, what a match. The friendly competition escalated to a violent confrontation. Like 0-3. However though, I gotta give it up. The back and forth, unreal. The bombs being dropped, unnatural. This match, unbelievable. But with a crack of the dome, the player doing what he do. Picking up the win.
Here is your winner, Pretty Boy Jackson Cole.
Back on his beloved Fight Night. Jackson Cole picking up the win, baby. Cruiserweights ready to get a piece of this action tonight. And under Extreme Rules, we got two of the top contenders in the league. Matter of fact, we got one of the top contenders and the champion ready to throw some blows. Kendo Dragon, Larry Loco. Let's get into it.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Spitfire Warriors from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 202 pounds, the Dragon.
The second generation All-Star, the son of a gun, Buzzsaw Jr., the comeback kid, Kendo Dragon, the former Cruiserweight champion, been on the roll on Monday Night Havoc, ready to reclaim that 205-pound championship. But the champion, a top 5 pound-for-pound contender in the league, the Little Monster.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion, the Monster, Larry Loco.
One half of the two-man power trip. My bad, y'all. Known as Logos Terribles, the Little Monster. That focused intensity. Larry Loco, ready to get down to some business here tonight. Two of the top cruiserweights in the world here, folks. Ready to throw down under Extreme Rules. Kendo Dragon. Larry Loco. One fall to a finishing weak. Underway, Kendo Dragon. Able to sidestep, but cannot avoid it forever. Larry Loco. On the hunt, on the attack. The young Dragon, the second generation All-Star. No stranger to these high profile, big matches. And make no mistake about it, folks. A match with a champ. Ain't no joke, man. Because a win, more often than not, might lock you in for a title match. A hard knee to the face. Kendo Dragon working that striking game to perfection. The standing drop kick cannot drop the Little Monster, but the throat thrust will. And wash it down with the big senton. Kendo. Relying on that blistering speed, trying to overwhelm Loco. But Loco, a speed demon himself. Kendo must not forget the big chop, though. From over the rope, coming in hot. Kendo Dragon. A stunner like his daddy. Damn. Switch from striking to high flying to hardcore. showing off that versatility. And that's why people call him the future. But Larry Loco is the here and now. The reigning cruiserweight champion. Taking control with a jawbreaker, but Kendo, will not be deterred tonight by hell or high water. Missing with the mist. Or Larry Loco, rather, going to clean up with a big cyclone kick. Oh, evasion on point. And Larry Loco with that patented X-Factor sit-out facebuster. For the win, the little monster only good for the count of 2. Kendo with the roll-up, trying to steal one here. Loco gonna turn it around. And a close near fall, but Kendo reversing it once again. Only good for 1. And Loco, patient, poised, in the pocket, pristine, able to avoid the miss once again, but cannot close out with a springboard. And Kendo, well scouted, gonna pick up the scraps, but still, once again, the Dragons for the takedown, and we are still at square one. We still don't have a clear leader here. I won't say leader. You know. Now Loco setting the trap. That steel chair wedged in the corner. And the snake guys in the other corner. Loco got some money in the bank. Only good for the count of 2 of the pinning attempt. Kendo trying to roll out of harm's way, but still dropped the hard lariat. Larry Loco, the cruiserweight champion, slicing the bread into the cover for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Going upstairs, Loco, ready to get crazy here. And the go-round Hurricane Rana only good for 2. Kendo Dragon going for broke, looking for the spinning back fist. And Larry Loco not only evading, but countering with a big roundhouse. A spinning back kick, if you will. And busting that motherfucker wide open. Clean this clock. But Kendo. Oh shit, the Giant Slayer. Man, these dudes turn it all the way up to fucking 15 in the final stretch of this match. And this match ain't even fucking overweight. Let's go. I know. Third time the charm, Kendo Dragon with the mist. He got him with the mist. He didn't miss with the mist. Only good for 2. Big sidewinder suplex. Young Kendo. The comeback kid. Down in. Planting the champ. Pal right in the kisser for the win. Kendo Dragon. Only good for count of 2. Off the springboard, Kendo though, right back to work. And Loco still able to kick out at 2. The trap squeeze. He squeezed the trapezius. At this point now, the comeback kid really digging deep into the arsenal, paying homage to the Japanese legend, the Great Muta, planting that elbow directly in the heart for the win. Only good for the count. 2, my boy. Oh, man, look at that strong style knee. Loco. See, he's done let his man fire up here. Kano said you ain't got no choice. Springboard clothesline on a young dragon. With the getting caught with the big stunner. Larry Loco, Kando Dragon, putting on a cruiserweight clinic here this evening. And the comeback kid trying to come back. Lightning fast, unlimited stamina. Chris striking. I was talking about both of them. Loco with a boot to the midsection, dropping Kando to both knees. Gonna roll him up for the win. Larry Loco trying to steal one here. Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer. Larry Loco had another one in the chamber. And Kando might be out for the count. And just like that, it is all over. When in doubt, break it out. The Giant Slayer it is. Loco, Kando Dragon, throwing the entire arsenal to one another. Man, look at that right there. Woo! Clean. The sequences. The sequences. Y'all gotta show the one, please. Do the back fist with the back kick. Haters. Haters. So I had to be that guy, but yeah, man, these dudes were bringing that impact. They was bringing the impact with a total non-stop action. I applauded beforehand, so don't judge me. Larry Loco picking up a big win in the Cruiserweight Champion. Seemingly standing head and shoulders above the competition. Who will step up to try to dethrone this man? Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Loco Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And this is what I'm talking about. It's the Monster Mash Jam. You notice I've been booking all these hardcore stipulations. Falls count anywhere, extreme rules, etc. We don't need that. Triple threat, one fall to a finish. We got over 1,300 pounds of violent humanity about to enter the square circle. And I swear to God, if the motherfucking tech team that reinforces the ring with some concrete beams, somebody's about to be in trouble. Let's get into it, y'all.
The following contest, it is a triple threat.
What?
Making his way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 525 pounds, Louis the Unrelenting Legend Killer.
The big bad wolf in the building, Majin Buu Lu. Here to cause some dismay in the land of opportunity. The former classic tag team champion. The Red Wolf. 500 pounds. Bringing the flash. Bringing the flash. Backing it up, making it rain. Here on Fight Night. Big Lou. The champ hunter. I know y'all can't hear the music, but it's hilarious to me. The music stopped before the entrance stopped.
And his opponents, first from New York, weighing in at 400 pounds, Big Bad, the Behemoth.
This man is a certifiable problem. 6'8", 400 pounds. The original Titan. The monster. Hydra. The big bad behemoth. Ready to get in some business and break some bones. For those of y'all keeping score, this will be the second clash between the Titans and the Red Wolves. This week.
And from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 363 pounds, the Barbarian Corey.
And not one to be outdone. Quite possibly the meanest man we've seen. Grace ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling. I use that word grace very lightly. Permanently, with a chip on his shoulder, the size of a boulder. Corey Bishop, just walking around all day long with a violent disposition. 363 pounds. Of sheer hate. The Detroit native. About to step into the monster mash. The elite barbarian, Corey Bishop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Over 1,000 pounds of humanity inside the ring. More close to the 1,300s. No countouts, no disqualification. Anything goes in this Monster Man match. One fall to a finish. Every man for himself. And Bishop just punishing Hydra, sending the big man tumbling down the ringside. The back to his feet, and Big Lou laying in wait. He did throw the sledgehammer. He did eat it too, in stride. Lou gonna join the firefight down the ringside. Oh, and he probably didn't want to. Yeah, I don't know if you're clear to compete yet. I gotta check the notes. He said he wanna run it back though, man. And Hydra catching Bishop, slipping Bishop. Worried about Big Lou. Hydra over there lurking. And one man gets neutralized, the other one come out of the woodwork. Big Lou unleashing hell on Corey Bishop. Irish whip into the ropes, drops down underneath. Oh shit, and Bishop with the chair from out of nowhere. Giving it to both competitors. Talking through trash. The lead Barbarian, the former hardcore champion, 2 times over. Yes, I think, yeah, it was last week's power driver, yep. Big Lou sneaking back in. Hydra cleaning house. Oh, Big Lou, though, the only one standing at the moment. Irish whip over the ropes. Bishop trying to fight his way back inside the ring. Meanwhile, down the ringside, Hydra going to introduce another weapon in the match. Bishop, don't turn around. Into the cover for the win. Only good for one. We still got a lot of fight left in this one, folks. Ooh, Lou working that combination, dropping Hydra right on top of that chair. Bishop trying to run up, getting done up too. No, Bishop with the reversal. Now with the advantage. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Bishop. Big Lou from upstairs, the big choke slam, taking everybody down like a thing of bowling pins. Pile of bowling pins. Oh, the monster putting all 400 pounds right across that core frame. Corey Bishop. Snap elbow, trying to bring the fight to Bishop, but Big Lou back to his feet and put right back down that one clubbing blow. The monster, Hydra, for the win only, good for the count of one. Big time power bomb. Lou down the ringside, Hydra trying to finish off Bishop, but the Elite Barbarian with the vicious spear into the cover for the win. Corey Bishop, only good for the count of two. Now Hydra trying to bring himself to his feet on the ropes, but the reversal DDT. Bishop looking for another spear. Hydra shaking off Lou. The shoulder tackle. Bishop with a sidestep though. Hydra. There's no escaping him. The big bad behemoth taking a fight to Bishop and Lou. Oh shit, damn. Damn, Lou choking his ass out though. Damn, Lou choked his ass out though. And just like that, what the fuck? It is all over. Big Lou snatched that motherfucker up, bro. Well, now that Pedro Payne is gone, Hydra just took the L here. Now we got to run Big Lou and Bishop one-on-one. It only feels right. Bishop didn't take the pin. We got to run it. We got to run it, y'all. Choke that man smooth the fuck out.
Here is your winner, Louis the Unrelenting Champ, the Legend Killer.
The Unrelenting Legend Killer, Champ Hunter, the Big Bad Wolf picking up the dub. Big Lou. Moving on to the top of the card with this stacked triple main event tier event. We got the Women's Fight Night Championship on the line. Crazy Amy looking for defense number 3. This will be her 4th singles victory in a row. The tag team specialist looking like a singles specialist. After taking the title from Misdemeanor, defended successfully against Sandra Kane. No, I'm sorry, against Taryn Williams and Karina Sinister. Lucky number 3 for Crazy Amy. But the former Fight Night champion, Selena Reaper, says she's ready to get that back here tonight. And there will be no cash in. Not this week, not next week, but in 3 weeks. Let's get into it. See my main event. Representing the Order, the former Fight Night champion, the Alpha, Selena Reaper, the number 1 contender for the Fight Night championship. Making it 2 out of 3 defenses on the last run. Reaper ready to rectify that wrong. To reclaim that championship and do it right this time. The opportunity is here. And the champ is also here. Representing Instant Lunch. Serving it up hot and fresh. Week in and week out. The 2-time Women's World Champion, Women's World Tag Team Champions, pardon me. And the reigning, defending, undisputed Fight Night Women's Champion, Crazy Amy.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, Alpha! And her opponent from Albuquerque, New Mexico, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Fighting Women's Champion, Crazy Amy!
And the challenger, Selena Reaper, coming in, trying to push the pace, trying to be the aggressor. But Amy, the champion, poised, focused, knows how important this match is. Arguably the most important match of this reign. This is the match that separates the strong from the chaff. You know what I'm saying? Many people make it to 2 defenses. Hell, even 3 defenses. But it's the 3 defense and the cash-in, which are crucial. But we'll burn that bridge of the cash-in if and when we get to it. It's a very game competition here. Reaper rolled up into the cover. Able to kick out at 1, but gonna turn the tables on the champion. And no count on either pinning attempt, but Crazy Amy, the champion, still with the advantage. Irish whip into the ropes. Hurricane run off the rebound, and the champion going up to the 2nd floor. Amy, up top with the BME. Selena Reaper able to avoid disaster, countering with the chop block. Ain't gonna wash it down with a slingshot swanton. A quick hit to keep her opponent at bay. And the challenger, the #1 contender, gonna use the environment to her advantage, choking out the champ on the top rope. Off the rebound. Crazy Amy working the combination, double stomp into the cover for the win to retain the title, only give the count of 1. Standing shooting star press, but Reaper got the knees up. The challenger. Oh shit, the big flapjack trying to make that come from behind victory to seal the deal and become the 2-time Fight Night champion. Working the combination, spinning back fist, failing to drop the champion, but the knee gonna send his helmet back to the corner. Amy, dialed in. And that patented destroyer, folding the #1 contender in half like a dollar bill. Amy looking to seal that deal with that triangle choke. Reaper finding her way free. And the back and forth is real. Irish whip into the ropes. Standing Hurricane run off the rebound. Amy. Playing to the crowd here. power bombed out of her shoes off the counter. Exchange of reversals here. And no one's at stake. The title's on the line. Ladies trying to steal the show here. A slugfest in the trenches for the Women's Fight Night title. Crazy Amy with the combination, only good for the count of 2. The challenger, though, Selena Reaper, not done yet. Coming in with that deep digging chop block. And the tilt-a-whirl arm drag. Reaper. With the hammerlock arm breaker. Uno reverse. Adding insult to injury, driving those knees right to the torso before applying the submission hold. Got a cinched in the crossface for the championship. And Crazy Amy, the champion, showing off those toughness, showing off those chops, able to hold on, the resolve, the wherewithal, the fortitude, the resiliency, the tenacity. Shall I go on? From the elbows to the midsection, creating some space. With the basement dropkick, connecting clean, the champion. With another destroyer. With a holla kill, MCs fold like dollar bills, only give the count of 2. Women's wrestling indeed. Bars, by the way. This capacity crowd on their feet making some noise. And Crazy Amy, the champion, looking to close out strong, only good for the count of 2. And for the 3rd time, the destroyer connected clean. My friend, you can, she did not go for the cover. Instead, opting for the submission, got the triangle choke cinched in. And what better way to secure a victory than by a tap out? And just like that, it is all over. Crazy Amy completing the Queen Maker's Challenge. 3 consecutive defenses inside of 2 weeks with that Fight Night title. Now the question is, what is it going to be? You cashing in on Havoc or you cashing in on Pile Driver? Or you going to try to run it up like Jimmy Kane? I got to holler at the boy Tito and find out what's going on, you guys. But nonetheless, the ladies might have stolen the show once again with the title on the line. Raising their prestige of that Fight Night Championship.
Here is your winner.
And still.
Fighting Women's Champion,
Crazy. He had better. Two of the most prolific all-stars in the history of Fight Night returning home on Fright Night. Two men synonymous with that Fight Night championship. Two men that have lived on the main event scene for damn near the better part of 2 months apiece.
That is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix Championship.
Back home in the co-main event with the title on the line. The rematch from this past Saturday. At Guts and Glory, the Divine Weapon, the Righteous Paladin, the King, the Filipino Strong Style. With 5 successful defenses of the Fight Night Championship over 2 reigns. The former Grand Prix champion represented the Kings of the Fallen Throne. The Divine Weapon, Shan Leon. Quite possibly the breakout all-star of the season, Jimmy Kane, really coming into his own over the past several weeks. Taking that Fight Night Championship to new heights with a record 6 consecutive defenses with the Fight Night title. However, both men with 7 Fight Night Championship match victories. Tied for first place in that category. The clash of Guts and Glory. I guess both men felt there was more business needed to be handled. So now, here, on Friday night, a homecoming for both men on the land of opportunity. That highly publicized rematch for the Grand Prix Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the only one, the reigning, defending, undisputed Grand Prix champion, Jimmy Kane.
Introducing the challenger from Manila, Philippines, weighing in at 230 pounds, Shane Leon. And his opponent from Asgard, weighing in at 226 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix champion, Jimmy Kane.
History making event here, folks. First time the Grand Prix Championship will be defended outside of Havoc or PLE or Unlimited. You know what I'm saying. First time we've got 2 high-profile all-stars from another show going toe-to-toe on Fight Night. We got Shan Leon. We got Jimmy Kane. We got the Grand Prix Championship on the line, and goddamn, Shan Leon busting open Kane first shot of the match. Kane said, "Nobody makes me bleed my own blood," and the fire back. Bringing the fire right back to the Divine Weapon. Leon going low, Kane going high, the roll up, got his opponent stacked. Leon must stay focused. Kane has been focused for the past 7 weeks. In fact, Kane going like, what, 8-1 his last 9 matches. Dropping the 1 Fight Night Championship match. 2-1 Maniac Paragon. Other than that, the Prince of Punk, our residential rock star, Jimmy Kane, been doing his thing. Being the counter fighter. Allowing his opponents to overcommit and taking advantage of any exploit handed to him. Now with that rear waist lock since then, trying to sap the energy from the divine weapon. But Kane, welcome to the show. If you're just now tapping in, thank you one and all for joining us. We appreciate the support. We appreciate your participation. And we just appreciate you being a part of this thing. Thank you so much. That being said, back to the match. The short knee and divine weapon. Getting to work here. Down to the business. Series of step kicks to the temple. Leon. Ooh, with the basement drop kick, taking Kane's legs out from underneath it. But Kane with a reverse quick kick to the head. Comes the springboard. And I thank you for that. Just in time, actually. Co-main event time. Your match is next. Leon with a well-timed reversal with a smack across the face. Sportsmanship out of the window. The divine weapon. Reach for the roundhouse. Did not get all of it. Kane able to fire right back. And the back and forth is real here. Shan Leon with the Irish whip in the ropes. The hard knee strike. Leon for the win here. Only good for the count of 2. The Weapon X cleaning up on Kane. It's Shan Leon working that striking game, the king of Filipino strong style with the frog splash. As a matter of fact, you do. Talking some trash. Leon with the Irish whip into the ropes. Oh man, hey. I get it, bro. Life comes first. I just appreciate you. Even if you tap in for a minute and just say hi. That's more than appreciated. Bottom rope, springboard, moonsault. Jimmy Kane cutting the distance, maximizing the impact. And a bloody, battered Grand Prix champion into the single leg crab, trying to force the tap. Leon able to escape. Two of the most prolific all-stars in the history of Fight Night. Tearing it down here on Fright Night. Irish whip over the rope. Kane gonna send Leon tumbling down the ringside. Join him down there. Kane, double underhook. Pile driver on the hard, unforgiving arena floor. Here in the co-main event with the Grand Prix title on the line. Respect is out of the window. Like is not a thing. Boot to the midsection, double underhook. 19-12 into the cover. For the win. Only good for the count of 2. Kane with the super kick. Kane with the super kick to retain. Only good for the count of 2. The slingshot Hurricane Rana is money, but a reverse quick kick to the head. Leon dialed in. The Righteous Paladin with a springboard roundhouse. Kicked off by Kane. Dun 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 dun. I had to comment on that. In the cover for the win to retain, and just like that, it is all over. Jimmy fucking Kane. Holy shit. Who are you? Yes, GG indeed all around. I missed the finish. I looked down for a second. I fuck with y'all, and I missed the goddamn finish. Jimmy Kane solidifying his win, undisputing his Grand Prix title run. And what is next for the Prince of Punk? And still,
Champion Punk Jimmy Kane.
The Prince of Punk out here like none other. Just fucking doing this thing. 4.5 banger in the co-main event. Let's keep it moving. Main event time. Time flies when having fun. Whatever I say, all the time, etc., etc. It goes down. Here we go. Fright Night, Season 3. Episode 25, the Fight Night title on the line. Challenger versus champion. Titan versus Titan Slayer. Demon versus Devil. Let's get into the fucking business right now.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Fighting Championship.
Hey, well, thank you for tapping in, bro. I appreciate it. The #1 contender has arrived. The King of Drip. The Titan Slayer. Jackie D, Jack Demon. The would-be sixth man of the squad. Rejected at the 11th hour. Now, on a mission, on a hunt, to destroy everything they have built. Piece by piece, brick by brick. Jack Demon, in the moment he's been savoring, the moment he been waiting on. A title match with a Titan in the main event. Jack Demon ready to get some action. Riding a wave of momentum into this match. With the victory last week. Someone said it was an upset. He would have said it was an upset. Ready to do it again in grand fashion with the title on the line here in the main event. Jack Demon. Y'all might be wondering why I had to bring the whole squad out. Because it's Fright Night. Oh, the squad ain't even here. Fuck it, squad ain't even here. Let's go. Winner of the 2025 Apex Tournament. The two-time World Heavyweight Champion. Representing the Titans. Oh, they are here. The Bullet Club alumni. I don't know why the squad interested in the work then. I don't know. Something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with it. It doesn't matter though. This is even better. The reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Fight Night Champion. Big Evil. Little Devil. The Kingmaker's title on the line. 3 consecutive successful defenses. Able to cash that bad boy in for either the Grand Prix or the international title. Shot. Shot.
From Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the superstar Jack Demon.
Briggs, this motherfucker from Manhattan? I know that boy from your old hometown, bruh. You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that. Jack Demon trying to lay it on thick here with the title on the line. Only good for the count of 2. Reversal on the Irish whip. I know, right? That's what I'm saying, man. Devil firing up here. The Blood War. In the Hells, Little Devil with the package super kick into the cover to retain the title. Only good for the count of 2. Blunt force trauma, the snapmare driver. Planting Jack Demon into the canvas, only good for the count of 2. Out the ringside. Devil goes to his opponent. And the buckshot lariat turning Jack Demon in half. With a quick reversal. And a rolling stunner. The challenger, Jackie D, setting up for the powerbomb. Matter of fact, a crucifix. Only fitted for the occasion. Into the cover. For the win with the title on the line, Jackie D, only good for the count of 2. It was. Perfectly timed, too. Going up top with the crossbody, taking down Devil and Dirty Dom. Jack Demon in some very hostile territory. And AJ Albright and Emma Rose not going to let it go unpunished. I'm weak. Devil going bowling, throwing on caution to the wind. Oh, the sidestep off the super kick. Jack Demon, he came in here to fight tonight, goddammit. From all the way up top with that big lariat, Jack Demon bringing the fight right to the champion. Rolling Devil back inside the ring. Oh, man, that sucks, dude. Demon with the springboard drop kick into the cover. For the win. Jackie D, only good for the count of 2. And the big spear, Jack Demon once again into the cover for the win with the title on the line. And just like that, it is all over. Wow! I got no words. The voice of All-Star Pro Wrestling got no fucking words. I was not expecting that. Not necessarily I wasn't expecting that finish. I didn't know what was going to happen. However, though, I was not expecting that to be the finish. That was wild. I don't even know what to say. That was not in the script. Ain't no script, obviously. But yeah, Jackie D. And new. You jinxed it, man. You can't be doing that. No, you haven't. You've been on the winning streak, bro. Matter of fact, this This is the first match you lost since you lost to J-Rock back in Legacy. You've been on a winning streak since then. But goddamn, I'm weak. Don't be doing that. Don't be trying to. Don't do that. Don't do that. Rough night for the Titans indeed. Hydra tapped out. Girls got beat. Respect though. Respect. Well, folks, yeah, that was Fright Night. We will see you all tomorrow night for Power Driver. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably not gonna work on the car tonight at all because I've had a couple to drink. So I'm gonna work the car tomorrow night. Real quick though, I'm gonna check the news real quick. I've been smoking too. So yeah. You might notice at the beginning of the stream, I'm like all like radio voice and shit, and then by the end I'm like, oh motherfucker, oh shit, da 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 da. And my controller's junk as fuck too. I just want to make sure we ain't got no injuries. I got my junk controller. Don't judge me. Get the fuck on, yo. Never mind. Fuck it. We don't need it. Oh, never mind. Here we go. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow night for Power Driver. So until next time, I've been War and Peace. We are ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling. And this was Fight Night. And that's why I be muting all the time, because I don't want to be coughing in y'all ear and shit. I want to be respectful. I'm just playing. I don't know too much. I'm sharing too much. Good night, everybody.